a beach sweater. I never understood that about California until I went for a wedding last year. I went to a wedding in San Diego and I packed like all my summer stuff. The wedding was in August. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in California. I'm gonna get all my tank tops and everything. And then we got there and I was like, why is it cold? Why is it so cold? Why is it so windy? So when you think about like those areas by the coast where it's warm during the afternoon, but it's kind of chilly in the morning and evening, that's sort of the idea of that beachy summer sweater. Jennie is bringing it to us in 100% cotton, which many of us love natural fibers. Jennie absolutely does. And this open stitch that gives you that light and airy feel that we look for this time of the year. Usually $71, we are now offering it at the lowest price we've ever done, under $40. We have 3 great colors. This is natural. Notice how you have that ribbing trim on that elongated cuff. That's a lot of ribbing there. It's probably about like 3.5 inches of ribbing. And then the ribbing continues along the bottom of the hem. If you like the natural, we have 325 to go around. This is coral red. It's almost like a brick red color. It's the best way that I could describe it. Extra small through 3X. Machine washable, we just don't want you to put this one in the dryer. Final 200 to go around if you like the coral red. And then our final choice is the misty gray. Oh, that's a pretty shade of gray. 140 left if you like the misty gray. A657-993. You do have a little bit of a drop shoulder. And by the way, don't hang these when you get them home because obviously like it's gonna grow in the shoulders if you put them on a hanger. But you do have a little bit of a drop shoulder that adds to that relaxed look, that relaxed kind of beachy look that you're getting from the sweater. You have the ribbing at the hem and the cuffs, and then that straight across neckline that just kind of gives you like that open, airy feel. Now, this is a sweater that I would say if you wanted to, you could size up 1. I'm usually a small in tops here at QVC. I've worn this in a medium, and it does give me like that sort of extra relaxed feel, which I think is kind of cool with a sweater like this. So if you wanted to be a little bit more slouchy than you see there on our model, you could go up 1 size, and it won't be too oversized. But if you love the fit that you see there on her, and that is the intended fit, you could order your true QVC size, and that's the fit that you'll get. 22.5 to 28.5 inches long, depending on what size that you bring home. So for most of us, that's like the top of hip length, maybe a couple inches below, and just that easy, effortless style. So think about doing this with a denim skirt that we just shopped for. Actually, if you wanted to do, I'm actually gonna bring the skirt and the shorts because I think that this would be a great look with the, that sort of gray blue wash. Okay, so a couple things happening. If you wanted to do it with the skirt, I think the almond milk and that natural, how pretty would that be? It is more of an open stitch sweater, so you would probably want to wear a tank top or t-shirt underneath, but if you don't want to and you just want to do like a skin tone colored bra, that could work perfectly fine for you as well. I think that's a great look if you picked up the skirt. You could also do the misty gray. I think would be really pretty with this gray blue wash in the denim because the denim has like a little bit of that gray undertone in it in the shorts that sweater picks up. And that idea of a summer sweater is that it is a sweater that you can wear with your shorts and it goes perfectly. A657-993, originally $71. We're now at under $40. We have never done a lower price. Look at how great this style looks on Crystal. And notice that that straight neckline, it opens you up a little bit. It honestly makes a sweater really easy to get on and off. I had a sweater like this years ago, and it was actually one that was like, you know, one that you pick up on a whim and it's kind of like inexpensive and you're like, okay, I'll wear it a couple times and I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but I won't be mad if I don't. Well, I ended up loving it and it wasn't the best quality, so it ended up getting like kind of crunchy, but it was a crew neckline. And it was the hardest sweater to put on. Like, I love the look and the open stitch, but my head got stuck every single time. It was so annoying. And I would get makeup on the neckline. It was super annoying. So what's nice about this is that she gave us a neckline that's straight across and a little more open. So it's easier to get on and off. I was able to slip my head into it with no problems at all. Go with your usual QVC size, but if you want a little bit more of a relaxed feel, you could size up 1 and it wouldn't be too slouchy. A657-993. This is Misty Gray. We also have natural. And your final option is the coral red. Machine wash, we just don't want you to put in the dryer. 100% cotton, so those natural fibers that many of us look for this time of year. We have a really beautiful blouse for you. So we started the show with a satin top that gave you a more elevated look for your wardrobe. This blouse is also giving you another more elevated look.